Good morning, dear students. In today's lecture of the subject Human Resource Management, I am Ms. Vandana Pai. I will be discussing human resource planning, its meaning and objectives. So let's see what is human resource planning. Planning, as we all know, is a process of developing a set of decisions for action in future. Planning is deciding in advance what is to be done in future. If we plan, surely our organization or our business will get or will accomplish all those for which they have decided. Now, human resource planning. What is human resource planning? Yes, the prefix added before planning, human resource. Okay, human resource means all those people who work into your organization. Okay, so whenever we consider this human resource planning, yes, planning for the human resources prevailing into your organization itself is human resource planning. Many business owners prepare a business plan before starting their business. However, small business owners often do not include human resource planning as part of their overall business plan. They may start out with only a few employees or none at all. Over time, it is important to properly forecast employment needs, just as failing to address potential threats in the marketplace can hamper the viability of our business. Failing to anticipate personnel needs can impact on overall business success. The success of a business is directly linked to the performance of those who work for that business. Underachievement can be a result of workplace failures because hiring the wrong people or failing to anticipate fluctuations in hiring needs can be costly. It is important that we put effort into human resource planning. Human resource planning is concerned with the planning the future manpower requirements for the organization. So, human resource planning is also termed as manpower planning. It is the process of preparing a set of decisions with regard to HR development and deployment. The actions required to be initiated are generally categorized as employment opportunity and economic development. Okay, so by considering these two objectives, that is employment opportunity, giving employment opportunity to more amount of people, and even economic development, HR planning is done. That is, okay, the manpower, how much or how many people you need into your organization, planning related to it is included in human resource planning. Let's see the meaning of human resource planning. Human resource planning is a process that identifies current and future human resources needed for an organization to achieve its goals. Human resource planning should serve as a link between human resource management and the overall strategic plan of an organization. Human resource manager ensures that the company has the right type of people in the right number at the right time and place who are trained and motivated to do the right kind of work at the right time. Obviously, human resource planning primarily makes appropriate projections for future manpower needs of the organization and focuses on plan for developing the manpower to suit the changing needs of the organization from time to time and foresees how to monitor and evaluate the future performance. It also includes the replacement plans and managerial succession plans. Human resource planning is the process by which a management determines how an organization should move from its current manpower position to its desired manpower position. Through planning, a management strives to have the right number and right kinds of people at the right place at the right time to do things which result in both the organization and the individual receiving the maximum long range benefit. Human resource planning may be viewed as foreseeing the human resource requirement of an organization and the future supply of human resources and making necessary adjustment between these two and organizational plans and foreseeing the possibility of developing the supply of human resources in order to match it with requirements by introducing necessary changes in the functions of human resource management. Human resource means skill, knowledge, values, ability, commitment, motivation, etc., in addition to the number of employees. Human resource planning is the first step in the human resource management process. Human resource planning is the process by which an organization ensures that it has the right number and kind of people at right place at right time capable of effectively and efficiently completing those tasks that will help the organization achieve its overall objectives. Human resource planning translates the organization's objectives and plan into the number of workers needed to meet those objectives. The actual human resource management process starts with the estimation of number and kind of people required by the organization for coming period. Human resource planning is also known by other names such as manpower planning, employment planning, labor planning, personnel planning, etc. Human resource planning is a subsystem in the total organizational planning. In other words, human resource planning is derived from organization planning just like production planning, sales planning, material planning, etc. The organization's objectives and strategies for the future determine future requirement of human resources. It only means that the number and mix of human resources are reaction to the overall organizational strategy. If the intent is to get closer to people possessing requisite qualifications, the organization should act quickly. Human resource planning is the process in which the review of human resource requirement is systematically taken. Here, getting the right number of qualified people into right job is the crucial here. In actual practice, this is not easy due to constant changes in labor market conditions. Qualified people possessing relevant qualifications are not readily available. The organization needs to go that extra mile, dig up every source of information and exploit every opportunity that comes its way in order to identify talent. Human resource planning is simply not a process of matching the supply of people and those to be hired or searched with the opening the organization expects over a given time frame. It goes a step further in order to reach out to right kind of people at right time, spending time, resources and energies. Without careful planning, advanced thinking and prompt action, it is next to impossible to get competent and talented people into the organization. Human resource planning is the responsibility of both the line and the staff manager. The line manager is responsible for estimating manpower requirements. For this purpose, he provides the necessary information on the basis of the estimates of the operating levels. The staff manager provides the supplementary information in the form of records and estimates. So, whenever we consider human resource planning, let's see what are the thinkers' view, how they have defined human resource planning. According to Coleman, human resource planning is the process of determining manpower requirements and the means for meeting those requirements in order to carry out the integrated plan of the organization. According to Y.C. Mauchel, human resource planning is a strategy for the acquisition, utilization, improvement, and preservation of an organization's human resource. According to Chen Li, human resource planning is a process of forecasting an organization's future demand for human resource and supply of right type of people in right number. According to Bache, human resource planning is a process of determining and assuming that the organization will have an adequate number of qualified persons available at the proper times performing jobs which meet the needs of the enterprise and which provide satisfaction for the individuals involved. So, overall, whenever we take a careful look at all the definitions given by these experts, human resource planning is a double-edged weapon. If it is used properly, it leads to the maximum utilization of human resources. It reduces excessive labor turnover and high absenteeism, improves productivity, and aids in achieving the objectives of an organization. Faulty use, it leads to disruptions in the flow of work, lower production, less job satisfaction, high cost of production, and constant headaches for the management personnel. Human resource planning is that process by which a management determines how an organization should move from its current manpower position to its desired manpower position. Through planning, a management strives to have the right number and the right kind of people at right places at the right time to do things which result in both organizational and individual receiving the maximum long range benefit. Now, further, whenever we think about human resource management, let's identify certain features of human resource planning. It is a future oriented activity. Human resource planning is a forward looking. It involves forecasting the manpower needs for a future period so that adequate and timely provisions may be made to meet the needs. Means in human resource planning, what is actually done? Forecasting is done, means how many manpower or how much manpower is required as per the need in the future. Provisions are made so that adequate people will be hired. It is a continuous process. Human resource planning is a continuous process because the demand and supply of human resource keeps fluctuating throughout the year, human resource planning has to be reviewed according to the needs of the organization and changing environment. Human resource planning, yes, constantly the manager, human resource manager, he should be looking after this. How many people are yet to be required? How many people will be required in the near future? Okay, from where we can hire these human resources which are required for the organization. Okay, so it is quite a continuous process. Then human resource management is integral part of corporate planning. Human resource planning is an integral part of corporate planning because without a corporate plan there can be no manpower planning. Okay, so whenever we consider manpower planning, at the time, yes, a corporate plan is to be developed, plan which includes the right number of people required and which kind of people are required. Okay, this all will be drafted into the corporate plan itself. Then optimum utilization of resources. The basic purpose of human resource planning is to make optimum utilization of organizations' current and future human resources. Yes, the base of human resource planning itself is planning for human resources into your organization. So whatever amount of people, whatever people they are required into your organization, okay, first we are required to check whether the available human resources they are used at the fullest extent. Okay, and if we are in need of another more number of people, then we can hire, recruit new peoples, okay, and try to get optimum results. Then human resource planning is both qualitative and quantitative aspect. Human resource planning considers both the qualitative and quantitative aspects of human resource management. Quantitative means the right number of people and qualitative implies the right quality of manpower required in the organization. Okay, so human resource planning, it ensures both quantity as well as quality because only the right number of people is not required. Okay, whether they are possessing certain skills which will benefit the organization, whether they have that attribute and quality into them. Okay, that is also to be ensured by the HR manager whenever they are recruiting some new people. Next, long term and short term. Human resource planning is both long term and short term in nature, just like planning, which is long term and short term. Depending on the need of the hour, human resource planning keeps long term goals and short term goals in view while predicting and forecasting the demand and supply of human resource. Okay, so here it is required to focus on both long term goals and short term goals. By considering both types of goals, the planning for the human resource is to be made. Human resource planning involves study of manpower requirement. Human resource planning involves the study of manpower availability and manpower requirement in the organization. Means how many people do you have into your organization and how many are required to be hired. Okay, a balance is to be kept between both this, means present available human resources and the people additional required by the organization. Then let's see the objectives of human resource planning. Yes, as we all know, planning is a process of developing a set of decisions for actions in the future. Human resource planning is also termed manpower planning by many authors. It is the process of preparing a set of decisions with regard to HR development and deployment. The actions required to be initiated are to be focusing on HR planning and are generally categorized as employment opportunity and economic development. HR planning comprises of putting the right number and right kind of people at right place at right time so as to suit to achieve business goals. The objectives of HR planning are as follows. First one, to provide the information. The information obtained through HR planning is highly important for identifying surplus and unutilized human resources. It also renders a comprehensive skill inventory which facilitates decision making like in promotions. In this way, human resource planning provides information which can be used for other management functions. Okay, means first of all, into the organization, we are required to highlight, to identify how many people we have actually recruited, how many human resources we actually have into the organization. Then we should be drafting a plan in which we will include our organization goals, the production activity. Based on that, we will highlight whether we need additional people or we can utilize the same people or same number of people who are presently working into your organization. So, every human resource into your organization should be utilized in proper manner without having any surplus. Second objective is effective utilization of human resource. Planning for human resources is the main responsibility of management to ensure effective utilization of present and future manpower. Manpower planning is complementary to organization planning. So, whenever we consider effective utilization of human resources, what it means? Yes, how many number of people do you have into your organization? Ensure that you utilize those resources properly. Considering the present and future needs of your company, your organization, do plan these resources. Yes, every resource, every human resource should be properly utilized, okay, without exploiting those resources in additional way, without exploiting those resources, without having any burden on those resources. You should make the utilization, optimum utilization of the human resources made available to you. Yes, we are required to do manpower planning. Manpower planning in the sense, okay, the work, right kind of task should be given to right person. Okay, the both the qualitative and quantitative purpose should be fulfilled. Okay, means how many people you have hired and what quality of product they are producing or what quality they are offering to the organization, whether they are contributing something to the organization's goal. Then the third objective is economic development. At the national level, manpower planning is required for economic development. It is particularly helpful in creating employment, in educational reforms, and in geographical mobility of talent. Okay, whenever we consider economic development, yes, see, whenever you are establishing a business itself or whenever you are initiating a business, yes, you require human resource. Yes, when you require human resources, you give or you create employment opportunities to many more who were previously unemployed. As per that, the education might be offered, and surely the talent, whichever might be located in any place of the world, any place of the country itself, they can mobilize towards your job. So there will be geographical mobility. Yes, there will be changes in the educational reforms, as well as you contribute towards unemployment problem. Okay, you contribute towards eradicating or controlling unemployment problems. All these things you can do through human resource planning itself. Okay, means if you require additional number of staff, then you can generate additional employment opportunities to many more. So in turn, finally, you contribute towards economic development of the nation. Then determine manpower gap. Manpower planning examines the gaps in existing manpower so that suitable training programs may be developed for building specific skills required in future. So whenever we consider manpower planning, the gaps in existing manpower can be highlighted. Means, for example, if you have appointed freshers into your organization, yes, these freshers, they are not aware about your policies of your organization and all, or many of the time they do lack some skills which are required while they are working with you. What you can do, you can provide training and development. Okay, through training you can ensure development of this manpower so that they can carry the task which you have assigned to them in an effective manner. They can utilize their skills in an effective manner. So whenever we consider manpower planning, yes, you hire new people, you hire freshers, you give them training programs. Through the training programs, you can enhance the skills, their abilities, their creativity, so that it will be helpful for your organization to progress. Then it helps to determine the manpower gap. Manpower gap in the sense, the people which you are in need of and the people which you have hired, okay, to whom you have given the job opportunities, okay, the skills required and the skills which are included in the personality of the people whom you have hired for. Okay, the gap can be bridged due to training program itself. Then another objective is to forecast human resource requirement. Human resource planning determines the future human resource needed in an organization. In the absence of such a plan, it will be difficult to have the services of the right kind of people at right time. Yes, human resource planning focuses on human resource requirement. Okay, means how many people do you require into your organization, and when you require these people, when in the near future you will be requiring these people, how you will be hiring them, and what your plan is all about, how it can contribute towards organizational goal accomplishment. So you are required to plan for it. Yes, it will be quite difficult for you to hire the right kind of people at right time, because it might require searching, but still, okay, for example, after 1 year, after 6 months, you will be requiring so and so amount of people into your organization. You can start from today itself. You can highlight, you can have recruitment, you can advertise, you can carry such type of employment drive so that in future whenever you will be requiring these people, yes, you will get them and your production activity will not be interrupted due to inadequate staff. Then another objective of human resource planning is to analyze current workforce. Human resource planning volunteers to assist in analyzing the competency of present workforce. It determines the current workforce strengths and abilities. So, critically, the present staff, the present employees, they are evaluated, their strengths, their abilities, their skills, their talents, they are highlighted, and whether they are competent, whether they are capable to shoulder any another responsibility, any additional responsibility, it is quite analyzed. Then, based on it, the task is assigned. If you think that the present staff lacks some skills which are required as per the modifications which you are going to do into the near future, what you can do is you can provide them training programs, development programs, so that you can develop this present staff. Yes, it can be done only when you analyze the current workforce. Okay, you should highlight their skills, qualities, abilities, triads. Based on it, if any additional skill is to be offered, yes, give them training program. Through that, they will surely do it. Then, effective management of change. Proper HR planning aims at coping with severe changes in market conditions, technology products, and government regulations in an effective way. These changes call for continuous allocation or reallocation of skills. Evidently, in the absence of planning, there might be underutilization of human resources. Okay. Now, if you want to implement any change into your organization, what you can do? Yes, surely you can adapt or update your present human resources. Okay, if you think that there is underutilization of human resources, yes, what you can do is you can reallocate the skills, you can update the skills of these people, you can hire technology, and you can train these people to update update themselves, modify themselves, so that they can effectively use the technology which you are hiring into your organization. So in this way you can have effectiveness and efficiency into the present staff, into the staff which you have recruited, into the employees, into the human resources whom you have employed into your organization. Because underutilization of human resources will be wastage of their skills and wastage of resources of your organization. So you should be able to properly utilize the human resources who are a part of your organization. Then another objective is realizing organization goals. Human resource planning helps the organization in its effectively meeting the needs of expansion, diversification, and other growth strategies. Human resources undoubtedly play the most important part in the functioning of an organization. Yes, whenever we consider the organization goals, first, the human resource manager, he should highlight what are the organizational goals, and the human resources who are working with you, they should be communicated the organization goals. Even you can arrange certain meetings through which the organization goals will be communicated to the human resources. After that, what you can do is you can have human resource planning, means you can draft a plan in which, okay, if you want to expand your business, if you have certain growth strategies related to your business, okay, you can allocate additional tasks to the employees or the human resources who are a part of your organization, and as per that you can effectively meet the organization goals for which you have planned for. So if we take a careful look at this objectives of human resource planning, yes, it ensures optimum utilization of human resources currently employed in the organization to reduce imbalance in distribution and allocation of manpower in organization for various activities. It ensures that the organization is well equipped with required quantity and quality of manpower on a sustained basis. It anticipates the impact of technology on jobs and resources. It helps to control cost of human resource employed, used and maintained in the organization. It provides a basis for management development programs. It ensures optimum contribution and satisfaction of personnel with reasonable expenditure. It recruits and retains human resource of required quantity and quality. Then, concluding today's lecture, we will have the gist of today's lecture. Yes, why human resource planning is important. Yes, these days we find shortage of skills in people, so it is necessary to plan for such skilled people much in advance than when we actually need them. Non-availability of skilled people when and where they are needed is an important factor which prompts sound human resource planning. Human resource planning is essential because of frequent labor turnover, which is unavoidable by all means. Labor turnover arises because of discharges, promotions, transfers, etc., which causes a constant and flow in the workforce in the organization. Changing needs of technology due to changes in technology and new techniques of production. Existing employees need to be trained or new blood injected into an organization. Manpower planning is needed in order to identify areas with a surplus of personnel or areas in which there is shortage of personnel. If there is a surplus, it can be redeployed, or if there is a shortage, new employees can be procured. Due to changes in organization structure and design, we need to plan the required human resources right from the beginning. A concern can stabilize itself if human development of the workforce relations develop and they are strong. Human relations become strong through effective control, clear communication, effective supervision and leadership in a concern. Staffing function also looks after training and development of the workforce, which leads to cooperation and better human relations. In addition to this, human resources undoubtedly play the most important part in the functioning of an organization. As we all know, the term resource or human resource signifies potential abilities, capacities, and skills which can be developed through continuous interaction in an organization settings. The interaction, the interrelationships, and activities performed all contribute in some way or other to the development of human potential. Organizational productivity, growth of companies, and economic development are to be a large extent contingent upon the effective utilization of human capacities. Hence, it is essential for an organization to take steps for effective utilization of these resources in various stages in the growth of an organization. Effective planning of human resources plays a key role. Matching the requirements of the job with the individual is important at all stages, including the recruitment procedures in this endeavor. So, overall, human resource planning is a process by which companies ensure that they have right number of people, right kind of people for the right place, and they are available in right time. Okay, this is possible only when you have effective human resource planning. With this, we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.